What's going on, guys? It is a nice rainy day in Gold Coast, Australia. I actually don't mind the rain, only because like recently it's been about 35 degrees Celsius, which is like 95 degrees Fahrenheit. And today it is only 26, I think it is, which is about 80 or so degrees, just under 80 degrees Fahrenheit, which is good. So as the 13 sits at the moment, we have nothing on the hub. We're continuing on from the last video. So basically I need to press off these wheel bearings. I went ahead and rebuilt these calipers. There'll be another video coming out showing detailed exactly how I rebuilt these, because I rebuilt the handbrake mechanism, which no one ever does. So they've been completely rebuilt, which is great. Also, side note with these, I've got GK Tech handbrake extended levers. These work really, really well. So all it does is it basically gives you more leverage from the pivot point out to where the cable connects, and it makes a world of difference. Your handbrake ends up pulling up like a fair bit further, but it locks really easily. So I'm not a huge fan of a messy workshop, and right now there is currently a lot of mess going on everywhere. So I'm going to clean up my mess, and I'll probably speed it up, make it look cool, add a bit of music. We'll see how we go. My issue is that I can't fit the flange part of the wheel bearing inside my normal press thing. So I've got a couple of box tubes. I had to space this one because I didn't have two the same size. I've already pressed one, so I know it works. And now I'm going to press this one for you guys. But before you mention about it being really dodgy, I know it's really dodgy. Definitely dodgy. So, because my flamethrower thingamabob ran out of gas, I ended up needing to grind it off. If none of you have ever seen this done before, basically what you do is get a bench grinder and you grind it down till it's paper thin. You can see here I did go through a tiny bit and scratch on the actual shaft. But once you start tapping it, you can see like a line running through it. That's actually a crack through the metal. You can kind of just wedge a chisel in here and tap it, and you'll see it crack there first, and then it'll start popping off, which is exactly how I got mine off. I went ahead and knocked out all of my studs. They basically just sat in there and they were press fit in. So all you do is get the nut, screw the nut on, and then you tap them and they'll pop out. You do have to hit them quite hard sometimes. These ones were quite hard to get out, but generally speaking, they're not too bad. So I went ahead and cleaned up the flange. The reason that I cleaned it up was basically just so I can paint it. I want to paint it the same color as the calipers. Don't ask why, I don't know, I just think it'd be cool to have them color matched, and yeah, just a personal thing, I guess. They look 10,000 times better than they did before. I'm actually like kind of proud of myself for doing that. And they also match the caliper, which is like epic. Now guys, always remember to lube your shafts. With the backing plate, I've decided not to run it. The reason why is so that I can get to the bolts on all the arms easier, and as well as that, I feel like it would get better airflow without it. I could be wrong, but I know people remove them anyway when they do dual caliper setups, because obviously the dual caliper would be in the way, or this would be in the way of the dual caliper, I should say. So I know people get rid of them anyway, but yeah, I've just decided that I'd prefer not to run them. So if any of you guys give me a legitimate reason why I should run these, I will. Otherwise, I'm just gonna not run them, because I don't think they're necessary, personally. And out of nowhere, brake bleeder 2.0, coming in hot. How's it going?
Yeah, good. How about yourself, Benno?
Not bad, not bad. Clearance on the knees. Oh yeah.
Drift life.
Drift life. For anyone who doesn't know, that is Jono, and he's going to be bleeding my brakes. Got anything to say about the fitment in the seat, Jono?
My ass is snug.
Your ass is snug. Alrighty. Oh, love it. Alright, you going up? Actually, I just realised I need to put brake fluid in the reservoir.
Don't worry about that flashlight in your back.
No, the flashlight's good. You can use it if you want.
Well, okay.
I've only used it once before. It's pretty clean.
I don't think I could get over there.
You could try. Alright, halfway. Back up.
Ass is molded to the seat.
Yeah, how are you going to get out now? Through the window. Alright, Jono. Out you get. Out you get.
Hold on, let me just put my pen back in there. What is that?
Oh god. I think you're a little stuck.
Mm-hmm. Just a little bit.
And he's out. Oh. Bye, Jono. Bye, Jono. Pretty much the whole shebang in the rear end has been done. So With that being said, I also got Jonathan, as you saw, to bleed the brakes for me. So the brakes are all bled and everything. All of that's fine. The car theoretically can drive right now. It's just that those coilovers are quite bad, so I don't necessarily want to drift it. I think it would handle quite scary, terrible. But with that being said, the only other thing besides the coilovers is the exhaust leak, which is pretty easy fix. It's literally like a little tiny split at the bottom. I should be able to do that fairly easily. Got dirt on my face, or is that on the camera? It's on the camera. As soon as I get my coilovers, it's drift time. Alright guys, I have a super important announcement to make. Before you click away, please thumbs up this video. It helps me rank in YouTube's rankings, therefore more people get to see my content. And that makes me want to release more and more videos for you guys. That was the important announcement. Catch us later.